Shalom, shalom, y'all. Allah, Israelites, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, I heard the prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Son of Hebrew tongue, speaking names of Heavenly Father, Son of the Holy Spirit. Double honor to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. And shalom to the brothers living in truth. And shalom to the brothers and sisters listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. Hey, come to you to talk to you today. Hey, we getting to the nitty gritty. We're getting down to what you want to say, game time, lights, camera, action. Esau got a hair for pull out his plan. He got a hair for roll out. They falling behind the clock. So you see already we've been having all kinds of mass shootings, which have been nothing but a bunch of psyop. Because what does Esau got to do? He has to make sure the public is not armed when he roll out with his global reset. That's what he has to do. So he's pulling back, setting the agenda, what they call it, gun reform. He want to make sure like the public can't defend themselves. And I noticed like Esau, he's been rushed. So everything's coming out real sloppy. You got to do it real quick. They're going to come with all their pestilences. They talk about the monkey business, bird illness, all that's on the clock. Because what they want to do is they want to put an insert in every man, woman, and child. They have to do that. And that's to keep them in the power seat. Because once you take that, that's you bowing down and giving yourself over to the beast, yourself over to the dragon, which is Esau. Because Yahweh Shah can't accept you if you have, bow down to the devil. If you've already gave your allegiance to him, you're no good to Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah looking for the remnant. They're looking for the ones that's like they call them wise virgins. They're looking for the ones that ain't got brick. They're looking for the ones that's gonna stand up for him. Like, tell the devil, like, I don't give a damn what you do. I'm not bound down to, your agenda.
The scripture said those who that love not their life unto death is going to get that crown of life.
Hey, the Most High look at, hey, what's happening now is he's allowed Esau to create that fire of adversity, which comes with taking trouble. That's what's happening now. All our faith is going to be tried. He don't care about no lip service. Like, I believe in the Lord. I got my t-shirt fringes on. He don't care about that. He want to see with the devil, jam you up. Are you going to call on his name? Or are you going to keep that faith? So that's what's about to happen. Esau about to roll. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble. Because he's looking to, attack the ones that keep the laws and commandments of Yahweh Shah. They already got the 2/3. They already got them. They ain't looking for the 2/3. They're looking for the remnant. So I got a precept from the full house. The Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawing swords. And the perfect way to put that is your president, Creepy Joe. Right now, they're on the campaign talking about, we got to get these guns off the street to protect the children. That's why they did, the little mass shooting at the school. We got to protect people at the hospital. We got to protect people at the supermarket. This is for your protection. We're going to put this out here to keep you safe. Doing everything for your safety. Yet, little do you know, he ain't doing that for your safety. He doing that so you be defenseless. So he can roll with his strong ones and attack you. That's what he's doing. That's why I say his words are smoother than butter. The 2/3 is going for it. They like, we got to have safety. But they saying peace and safety, the sudden destruction. Hey, that's what is on the books right now.
Okay. I got one. This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach 12, and I'm going to start at 10. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like if iron rusteth, so if his wickedness. Verse 11, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and though he said not Salakia, and thus Salakia, and thus said no, that his rust has not been wiped away altogether. It said, going back to it, said, never trust thy enemy, man, because all he's gonna do is speak sweetly with his lips, man. And once you come in and thinking like, he's for my benefit, he's gonna stab you in the back, man. But that's what you get for trusting your enemy. And if you read down on this some more, matter of fact, I'm gonna just grab it. It's 13. It says, who will pity a charmer who's bitten with the serpent? So this guy's a serpent right here, man. So if you over here playing around with a snake and it bites you, hey, who's gonna pity you? Like, it's good for you. You got bit by that nigga because you trusted your enemy. But to read that in its full in its entirety, it says, who will pity a charmer that's bitten by a serpent, or any such that come not wild beasts. So, hey, man, if you're playing around with a lion, hey, expect to get ate or expect to get scratched. If you playing around with a serpent, hey, man, expect to get bit. Expect to get that poison in. You better not.
Especially wild birds, that's expected. And like I was talking about that folk camp, our people always put their trust in Esau, and it always go bad for them. Y'all like that civil rights movement. All Esau do is decide to deal more wisely with us, like Pharaoh. We got to deal with people wisely. So they'll say, "Oh, you included. We'll give y'all some rights, give you some freedom." But then they're like, "Okay, we're gonna redline them. Make sure they can't get the house that we get. We're gonna make sure they can't get the cars we get. He need 800 credit, while Esau only got to have 500 credit. So, and then like public lynch, like we said earlier, like when the police knock the Jake down, that's the same thing as you taking them out back and hanging them. It's the same thing. So nothing's really changed from the 1800s till now. This Esau got slicker. That's why I like the precepts we read. It showed like Esau is smooth with his words. He know how to deal with you. He do that illusion of inclusion. I act like you in and we all together, but really I'm gonna play little games behind your back and I'm gonna stab you in your back and put you in a bad way. And really, you would think about it. Hey, really, that messed us up. Because when I talked to my mother, you can say this too, by God, we had more so-called black-owned businesses back in the day than we do now. So you think about it, Esau, he get to look. When you include Esau in, he get to look at your books. Oh, they doing good. He gonna come in, he gonna mess your stuff up. Because now he's closer to you. You know what they say? Keep your enemies close. That's what Esau did. I'm gonna keep my enemy close.
I got a privilege to back you up. This is
Go ahead,
Ecclesiastes 12. And starting at 12, it says, "Set him not by thee, then he have overthrown thee." It says, "Set him not by thee, or he gonna overthrow you." It says, "He stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember thy words and be pricked therewith." Man, so hey, man, this said, remember these words, or you gonna get pricked wherewith. If you set this devil by you, hey, he's gonna throw your ass down and overthrow you, man.
God. I got a quick one right here. This is Isaiah chapter 10 and 1. And it says, "Woe to them that decree unrighteous decree, and that write grievous which they have prescribed." And it said, "They turn aside the needy from judgment, and take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless." Okay, they go hand in hand with both of the items you brought out. I tell y'all, the writers you brought out, the word is smoother than butter. The word is smoother than butter. They use the law and the decree. All right, and then the Aquadar you brought out, where they though he humbled himself, they're gonna humble themselves by bringing up the fact that the mass shooting that happened all throughout the four corners of the earth, throughout all Babylon, and then they're gonna say, "Hey, we need to get a hold of this gun control." That's how he humbled himself. Okay.
I got a quick one. This is just jumping down into 16. It says, "An enemy speaks sweetly with his lips, right, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood."
Ooh, you hear that? I will not be satisfied with blood. Though these devils in danger wiped out the northern tribe, Native Americans, though they cut our numbers down, completely, and shoot straight bloodshed, the devil ain't satisfied. He wants to put a device in you. That way he can track your every movement, track your payments. He want total control. Basically, they want to put us back in slavery. That's what they basically want to do. And everything like I brought out earlier, these new laws and legislation, that's some unrighteous decrees. Talking about it, because it's supposed to be Second Amendment right. That's why Esau ain't gonna vote for it. They're gonna spark the Civil War. Because that's their blessing. Esau not gonna give up that sword. So when they do that, prepare for Civil War. And all these new laws do what they call the medical thing. The medical field, them is all unrighteous decrees. You're gonna tell me I gotta stay in my house, I can't go here, go there, unless I got a face mask on my face. You look back in the slavery days, if you look on Google, you'll see an Eve with a mask on, a muzzle. That's what these masks is. They muzzling you, man. And you get sick from breathing your own carbon dioxide. So then you get sick, then they're gonna tell you got this, and then you need this. Then they're gonna tell you, oh, you need this. Or you can't travel unless you got that. You can't travel. You can't go to the supermarket. You can't do nothing. That's an unrighteous decree. They basically put another tax on you. Another tax to live. You need this, you need that. I need more money out of you. And like this devil done took everything. Like I say, brother precept, he ain't satisfied with blood, man. He want more and more and more. He's gonna keep pushing till people gonna say enough. They're gonna fight back, and it's gonna be all hell gonna break loose. And like your average Joe six-pack redneck, they wait on that opportunity. They're gonna be like, there's the time to go nigger hunt. You know, now there's no more laws. I can do how I feel. Because they hate Jake. So during the midst of that, they fight each other. They see a Jake that's walking around, hey, they gonna string him up. I'm gonna get down like my great-great-granddad got down. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Jason. These two-thirds walk around, it ain't like that. They good. Man, they up here, man. You better be paying $10 a gallon for gas, man. Food, a box of cereal about to cost like $20. Because if gas goes up to $10 a gallon, food gonna have to go up. As I said, you got the Hunger Games. Esau didn't make that movie for no reason. They about to do that out here. They said Esau need help. Esau want to see chaos. He wants to see bloodshed. So what he gonna do is take the food out, you know, take all the resources everybody need, and then watch everybody just kill themselves. But Esau, the elites going to their bunker. You got Facebook CEO, she just stepped down. She going to her bunker. And then you got Amazon CEO. He done stepped down. He going to his bunker. They know what time it is. The elites done told them like, hey, we about to close up shop. So the ones with the mouthpieces for the elites, they like, oh shit, okay, it's that time. And they ain't gonna say that to the public, like, what's that movie? Don't Look Up? Yeah. He's like, I'm about to go to the bathroom. Hey, he ran to the rocket shit, man. Everybody else is looking stupid. That's what the Edomites about to do, man. They know what's coming, man. They know the chaos they masses want to do, the elites want to do, because they the ones, they taking orders. They the ones setting it out there with the unrighteous creed. A politician ain't nothing but a stooge for the elites. The elites tell these little politicians what they want. The politicians write up the unrighteous creed, the laws, the legislation, and then the people got to abide by it. They don't give a damn about the people at all. And that's why Esau about to bang against the rich Edomites. They like, I'm supposed to get my white privilege. You taking my white privilege away. Now how am I supposed to be better than Jake? And you don't put us on the same level field. Now Jake's really better than me. Because you're stronger, he's smarter, you know. You done took away the thing I needed to feel better than Jake. So they gonna be mad. Because you know they took away they advantage. And they left out, they need the system. Esau needs the system. He can't make it, you know, in the elements like Jake. Jake, you know, Jake can make $1 to 15 cents. You know, we been dealing with adversity. It's nothing new to us. But Esau, hey, Esau like, man, you taking away my country. Really take away his bed. Like, I ain't got no place to go, you know? So I'm gonna just get to yapping and attack Jake because I feel like he's the reason why I lost my country.
That's the reason why we say he started coming in the spirit of Cain, because when Cain got that curse put on him, he said these curses are more than what I can bear. No, that's beginning chapter of Genesis, you know, with Cain, because that's the same thing as Esau. Just like I just said, Esau can't handle adversity just like they can, because you know they ain't been used to it. They always had his privilege on throughout the whole earth for many years.
Jake used to adversity because Esau always put it on him. Right. So we know Esau gonna do that to us. And just as I said adversity, I got one. We just jump down to 17. It says, "If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first." That's Esau Edom, man. Right. Adversity come upon you, hey, you know who did it. Right. So hey, we know, like we've been dealing with that since we've been here, man. So that's why Jake can handle that. It says, "If adversity come upon thee, you shall find him there first, and thou shalt, and though he pretended to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee." So he's pretending to help people by saying, we need to get these guns off the streets. We need to save these kids. We need to save these people. Hey, but yeah, he's trying to undermine you, man. Because hey, if you take them guns out, it's only gonna be one people with guns, and that's the government, man. Hey, if you got one people with guns, and that's the government. Hey, they're gonna be putting guns to your head, telling you to take this and that. So hey,
so you got. And I cracked that like how the scripture said. If you be in adversity, find him there first. Yeah. Esau always on the scene of the crime, man. Yeah. That's the criminal, man. It's called red-handed. Whenever there's some wickedness, some strife, you go anywhere in the world where there's some strife, all kind of like Africa, you know, it's all messed up. If you look and do a thorough search, it's always behind the damn Edomite, man.
We always got this person donate the
If there's any place of some destruction that you bet your ass it's an Edomite somewhere close by that behind that.
And that goes to what you mentioned earlier, but when you said that psyop, they the one that created the whole madness, man. That's why they warlike tactics. We say it all the time. What is it? Order out of chaos, order out of chaos. That's what they do. They create the chaos, and then they come in, just like the I just brought out. They come in and they say, "I have the solution." when it's they ass that did the shit in the first place.
Exactly. He created it. This is,
Yeah.
I got another one. This is Psalms 36:4. It says, he devises mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good.
Right.
He abhorreth not evil. That means he hateth and he do not avoid evil, man. He thrives in it, man. He create mischief on his bed when he going to sleep. He over there dreaming about how he can fuck some shit up or put hell on Jake, man.
God, man, that's the I like 100%. That's your elite.
Yep.
Your elite, they have meetings with their trilateral commission, Bilderberg. Their meetings all talk about how we put evil on Jake. How can we cut their numbers down? How can we put them in a bad way? How can we put them at a disadvantage? Like all they legislations keep Jake at a disadvantage. And really, that's y'all about y'all doing that because that's some curse, you know. And he created these people like the occupy the precept. They can't go to sleep at night unless they devise and do some wickedness. You know, they gotta do wickedness. They can't. They like we have nightmares of something bad happen. They have nightmares of something good happen. You know, that's a nightmare to them. They can't. Oh man, they doing good. They living good. Nah, man, I gotta take away their food, man. Hey, put a new law out. You know, new tax on the food. Like they gotta do mischief. They cannot see Jake doing good. And I see that with just everyday Edomite, man. They how you get that Lincoln? Why you driving that Lincoln? Telling that Jake, why you wearing George at work? Why you wearing polo at work? Like they can't take Jake having anything nice. They doing anything good. It pisses this devil off. They don't only think of oppression. All this other they was created like that. They always got to oppress, you know, undermine, you know, assert some. I noticed my school, Booker T, Carver, they took it. Anything Jake got that's good, they ain't mine. I got a quick precept.
Hey, this is Micah 2 and starting at 1. It says, woe to them that devises iniquity and worketh evil on their beds.
Right.
When the morning is at light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands, man. Yeah. Verse 2, it says, and they coveted fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in a house and a man in his heritage.
Woo! You hear that? Oppressed man's own heritage. I can't even call myself a Hebrew Israelite better than labeled a terrorist. You know, I can't even look into and research to tell my people the truth. That's a bad thing to them. So, like the scripture said, they oppress us in our heritage. That's how bad this devil is. He like, you can't call yourself by your true nationality. Like, you a terrorist for that. I called you black, you say you black. Okay, you don't like that, you African American. You better not say you Hebrew Israelite, goddamn it. I better not hear that. That's terrorist talk right there. You know, are you a terrorist? And like you said, to combat fields, where we at right now? You know, they took this from the northern tribes. The Native Americans, Hispanics took this land and did it by bloodshed.
And then they called that manifest destiny, like which it really was. The Lord gave it to them for them to take because it's like the curse is on us. But hey, man, that was some devil shit to do. Go over and kill all the natives and then kill hella Jake on the way and bring us over here to build up the land after they killed the natives. That's crazy.
That's wickedness, man. That shows he loves bloodshed. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna work them till they dead. Whip they back so I can see some blood this morning, so I can feel good about myself. I whip that big nigger, you know, and I feel like a strong man. You know, I buck break them, you know, because they sick, man. Esau's are sick. They wicked, man. And I brought that. I'm glad you brought that as a spirit. Hey, Shalom, Pasaka Bang Yahweh, because he put that on the comment board. It came on out, and it showed like Black Wall Street where we at right now. We standing there right now. Our people was pumping. Wall Street doing good. Hey, Jake was prosperous. What did he do? Hey, destroy it. And destroyed it with his military. Not just like they try to lie and say, oh, it was a race riot. It was a group, the KKK did it. No, man, you're getting your ass whooped. You need your U.S. military. You had to get air support to beat us down.
Exactly what happened. Of course, to the elders, listen to the elders, the way they talk, those old 80s, the ones that was living in those times, they know the story. They'll tell you.
It was the military, man. They needed the planes, the tanks. They couldn't do it just regularly. They showed me that, like the scripture said, one people should be stronger than others. Like we had guns, even with the playing field. Jake whoops Esau ass. Esau need to have an advantage. He needed to call in U.S. military to break this down, man. Jake was too strong. And that right there is that's what they call it, spewing on your glory. They hate when we bring up, spewing on your glory. They hate when we bring up Black Wall Street. Because ain't no turning out of that. That show your jealousy. That show we better than you. And you got mad and you destroyed what we had. And that shows we smarter than you, we stronger than you. We the people of the Most High.
That's why they're the base of man right there. But really, if you think about it, everything in this society they got it off of the back of Jake anyway. So they wouldn't have been able to be prosperous in any way form without Jake. You know, without Yasser Allah.
All the inventions, all people built, you know, like you say, everything they got it by bloodshed. And like they ain't even satisfied with that. They want more bloodshed. Like, how can I do more? Then look, they so wicked, they said we're gonna attack the most innocent ones. We're gonna do abortion. Margaret Sanger. We're gonna get them before they even get here. You're gonna get them while they in the womb. Now that's when you know that's the devil right there. You do some shit like that. And then make it good. You got Eve. It's all right. Hey, my body, my choice. Like, damn, bitch, you fight for the right to kill your unborn child? Damn, Eve, you wicked. You know? So
I got a quick one right here just to back you up on that. Because this is who Yahweh Shah was talking about right here. This is John chapter 10 and 10. And it said, the thief cometh not, but to steal and to kill and to destroy. All right, and that's why we tell you to repent while you still had a chance. Yahweh Shah said, I come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. You got it.
Hear that? Might have life, had it more abundant. Esau is totally contrary to that. He don't want Jake to have no abundance. He don't want Jake to have no life. That's why Esau is synonymous with death. He puts death on Jake. That's what he devises. That's his whole counsel. There's everything to put Jake in a bad way. You know, that scenario we just went through, all that was primarily to attack Jake. They said when they first came out, it's like, we need you African Americans and we need you Hispanics to go out and get that thing. You know, and they was adamant about it. You know, if everybody else get it, cool, but we want y'all to go get it.
And what they do, they spoke sweetly with their lips. We sorry about what happened with the Tuskegee. We trying to put trust in the community, so we need y'all. No, man. They was doing that to advise iniquity, man, and craftiness, man.
Using our 2/3 Jake. They had a nerve to will it. Run DMC, they brought him up. Why the black, brown, and people, why they won't go get that thing? You know, that's what they asked.
That's that crafty devil, man.
Right. Acting like they concerned and shit.
And they use their sambos and they coon. Yeah. But that's what they are. You know, so they're gonna use their sambos who already done sold out to get other Jake to fall off using their influence. You know, but we ain't ignorant of Satan devices. We all like, we don't give a damn what your sambo, your coon got to say. You already done buck broke him. The fuck I give a damn what he got to say, because he got some money. I know how he got the money. You know, he done swallowed it up. You know, he done bent on over. He ain't no man. The hell am I listening to him for?
Yeah, that's the scripture said. I believe it's in Mark where he said, what profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his whole soul? And that goes for the 2/3 Jake.
They lost it. When you bend on over and spread and swallow up, hey man, you sold your soul, man. That's why they need them drugs. They know that shit ain't right. You know, that's why a lot of you are like, I want to kill myself. I know why you want to kill yourself. You should. After what you done did, probably let them run a train on you. Probably filmed it, peeing on them like R. Kelly. They said they probably R. Kelly and them dudes. Yeah, probably through the towel, wipe yourself up. Get on stage.
And going back to what I had a precept for that back y'all up a little earlier. So this is Psalm chapter 64. King David described these devils to the T right here. It's Psalm 64:1. It says, hear my voice, O power, and my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And it says, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bow and shoot their arrows with bitter words. They may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. And it says they encourage themselves in evil matters, they commune of laying snares privately, and they say, who shall see them?
Who? The prophet shall see them. That's see them. We're gonna tell the sheep. The devils, what they doing now, snares, traps, gun control. I like the priest say they wet their tongue like swords. They're going to that unrighteous decrees and that legislation. Because that's a sword, man. You're talking about gun reform. That's a sword coming, man. They're going to take your gun. They're going to put a gun to your head with their strong one, you know. You know, they got a precept for that. Since you said that, man, they can back that up perfectly, man. They go in their legislation. They goes, they about to stick their military on us, what they about to do. And this King David again, man. It's Psalm 37:12. The wicked plotteth against the just and gnash upon him with his teeth. That goes into his military, man. They're seeking to attack us with their military. They know Jake is strong. They know Jake, you know, got good resistance. So they like, okay, police force ain't getting it done good enough. We can only get so many, you know, public executions. We only get so many of those. We got to do this in mass numbers. Y'all on the way. Church getting active. I need them in numbers. So now we're gonna put out an unrighteous decree, new legislation, where I go in and I can put my gun to all of them. And I don't want no resistance. Jake's strong. So I don't want no Jake with no AR-15. I don't want no Jake with no Glock. You know, he might knock off 5 of my soldiers. That's precious resources I'm gonna lose. I only got so many soldiers, you know, so I need Jake to be defensive. That way, and then like it's still bad even that. They like still like let Jake get that standard get lifted. Because really what they really afraid of is the hope we let. Because like deep down in the back of their mind, they know Yahweh Shah gonna give certain men them powers. That's why they got super soldiers and them robot soldiers. They got them, but you know, them hope we let gonna pop up. And that ain't even gonna work. You know, but Esau know about that. That's why Esau trying to deal carefully. He makes sure you craft it carefully. When he attack, he know that's the end of America. Ain't no jump on all the dates, then everybody gonna go back to work. No, man, it's gonna be a one-time thing. You know, one issue. He can do that big mass event, and he hope it work out for him. Man, it's kind of like we play poker, and you all in. Yeah, you put all your chips on the table. Man, Esau about to do that. He's going to put all the chips on the table, all his technology, all his you know, his weapons of mass destruction. He put it all on the table, man. He hoping it works because he's really scared of Yahweh Shah. That's who's coming, and he's afraid because his elites, his master told him like, "Hey, man, we can't do nothing with him. When he comes, that's the end of our mischief. So we got to do all we can. Like I say, last call for alcohol. Hey, this Esau last time to do mischief, so he gonna go big. But if they do it big, hey, he gonna go out with a bang. I'm gonna throw everything I got at Jake. The kitchen sink, we going all out. And I gotta make sure I can. They think they can win, so they want to make sure you know Jake, his queen is out the way. Like you playing chess, he ain't got the queen, the rooks, the knights. They just want Jake to have number pawns. Yeah. That way it be easy. You know? Right. Yeah, but I got this devil in the tree bag. I'm about to I got another precept to pull out. Because it's gonna go perfect what we just talking about. This Psalms 28:3. Draw me not away with the wicked and with the work of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. So they out here going to campaign talking that peace and safety. We doing this for peace and safety. This is for your peace. Man, I'm about to do this. I'm gonna do a stimulus check. You know, I'm gonna make sure everything is good for you, man. We care about y'all. I love my African American community. Man, we doing all this for you, but really in their hearts, they're like, okay, we gonna make them do that. Then what they can do is humble themselves and bow down and eat up out the devil's hand. And the 2/3 do that. And they try to make us do that. Like, man, they good, man. That's hate your heart. Or they call us, oh, you racist. Man, no, man. I'm calling it out like what it is. He the devil. Ain't no damn racist, man. This devil about to, man, he decides this to stab you in your back. So he wants you to get comfortable, get all comfortable, get all easy laid. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna take that bat to your head. You're gonna get knocked out. You're gonna wake up. You're gonna be bound and tied. And they're gonna be despising how they're gonna torture your butt. And that's for all them jakes that lower their defenses and want to trust this damn devil. That's what I said. Like you read that precept earlier. When you get bit by this damn serpent, or you get bit by the devil, or like Jason be getting hung, when they be at like little rave parties with Esau, I don't give a damn. I say good for your ass. But you had all this history show you that this damn dude is the devil, man. He the wicked. They ain't did nothing good. Nothing beneficial. Look at that history, all of this bloodshed, robbery, like you brought out earlier, man. All that devil do is rob, kill, and steal, and seek to destroy. That's all he do. That's all he do, man. So we looking like, what else you need to see, man? If you want to go to the devil, go ahead, man. Go ahead. If that devil put a bullet in your head, I'm not gonna give a damn. That's good. Because we don't need you. Because you a Sambo, you a coon, and we can't build no kingdom with you. Because you're dumb. You can go get that Jeremiah 4:22. Yeah, yup, that's the perfect time for that to come out, man. They is dumb. They go inside it. If you trust Esau, you a damn fool. I ain't gonna be nice about it. You is. So I'm like, damn, even our ancestors, we can wake them up. They like, nigga, they hung me. They chopped my foot off. They beat my back. They made me work in the field with no water. I mean, they sold my children, raped my wife. Goddamn, nigga, you over here eating with this damn devil. They slap your ass. That's I want to slap the fuck. Shit.
This is the book of Jeremiah. The point is in verse 22, but I'm going to start at verse 19. And it says, my bowels, I am pained at my very heart. My heart maketh a noise in me, and I cannot hold my peace. This is why we come out here. We ain't holding our peace because we telling you that Esau is the fucking enemy. All right, and he said, because thou hast heard, oh my soul, the sound of the trumpet, the alarm of war. So Esau is basically trying to make war on our people. And he said, destruction come upon destruction is cried, for the whole land is spoiled. Suddenly are my tents spoiled and my curtains in this moment. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen. And he's basically hoarding up all the resources to the point where we ain't gonna be able to have nothing. Okay, and then reading on. Rain dumped on me. Hold on, lock it. All right, and Jeremiah 24 and 21. And it says, how long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are silent children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Ooh, to do good, they have no knowledge, man. And good to do evil. Like, you can get a nigga, he can tell you how to sell drugs. He can tell you how to pimp. You know, he can tell you how to, get over on your brother, do some wickedness, do all that type of stuff, but they can't tell you how to do righteousness. They can't tell you to meet the Lord. They can't tell you how to keep the laws and commandments, and they stupid. Like I say, they go right there and eat at the table with Esau. Right there kicking with Esau and tell Esau cool, and be like, you need to quit being like that. That's hatred in your heart. We all come together, they hit you with John 3:16. But God so loved the world, it gave his only begotten son, so it's all for everybody. And then, like this devil stabbed you in the back.
I got another one.
All the time.
This is Proverbs 29 and 1. And it says, he that's often being reproved, part of his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Right? See? And that's the point what the doctor brought out right there. He that's often being reproved shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Okay? So we're telling you that Esau Edom is trying to make you comfortable. He's trying to make it seem like he's your enemy. That he gonna come with those smooth words. So I got another precept. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and 3. And he said, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as the veil upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay? So that's why when Esau Edom make you comfortable, and he gonna set you up to the point where you ain't gonna be able to escape. And then that's when he gonna torture you. Okay? Because you trust in that devil. Just like Dr. Hodge you brought out earlier. Never trust thy enemy. Okay? That's why Esau Edom is your enemy. All right?
I'm gonna jump back to Ecclesiastes 12. This is I'm gonna read 15. It says, for a while he will abide with you. So Esau Edom, like, man, you put him in your corner, he's gonna abide with you for a while and like he's cooling with you. And it says, but if thou begins to fall, so once you start showing like you getting weak and you start can't handle yourself, Esau, what he gonna do? It says he will not tarry, and he will not tarry to do what? He will not tarry to overthrow you. He will not tarry to take your seat, stab you in the back. He was not tarry to kill your ass, because he said he was not satisfied with blood. He want to be overjaded. It all goes back to the birthright. He want all that back. He wants his birthright back. He wants his blessing back, but he ain't gonna get it back, man. You better not.
Yeah, hey, and that's Sally Walker, Sock Bang Howder. He put a precept that fit what we just kind of talked about. This is Exodus 21:16, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he should surely be put to death. Who fit that? Who fit that? That's Esau, man. Esau done stole, the southern tribe. We were found in his hand. We still heard in his hand. And we calling it out like Abel, like, smited my ancestors, my elders, man. You done killed them with the blood. We calling the devil out for all the bloodshed. We standing on bloodshed right now. We on Black Wall Street. Mass grave site, Native Americans, all of that, and it said, what it say? It said, if he stealeth a man and selleth him, you sold my ancestors. That's why they want to get rid of critical race theory, because of the scriptures, because it's calling them out right there. They're right there, the Exodus 21:16. That's why they want to get rid of critical race theory. It's like we can pull that out, prove it, say, hey, you should surely be put to death, because you did that, So now we in the season of your judgment. Esau know it. So he coming out with this NWO, Global Reset Agenda, trying to offset his judgment, because he needs to be put to death. Before he get put to death, at least they're going to work. Hey, we're going to work their ass to death. That's what's about to happen. And so he don't want that. He's trying to offset that. He get offended in that. So he like, oh, no, you won't. So he got technology. He going to put that, what's that, Revelation 13:16, calls it all. Like, I'm going to put this in their body. Then we both You know, we both it look bad in the eyes of Yahweh Shah. I'm the son of perdition, and I just tax you to myself. So guess what? We all done. And that's what Esau want. Esau want everybody to join in hand with him. Be on his side, be a sympathizer. That's it. Esau wants you to be holy. He wants you to be in with him, be filthy like him, dirty like him. That's why they like wicked 2/3 Jake. They paid him to be wickedness, to spread wickedness. If you take on the ways of Esau, you get paid. You know, big money. Esau like, oh man, you popping little boys? Me too. Here's some more money. We're gonna do some sex trafficking. How about that? And then if he get caught, they gonna point the finger at you. You gonna go to jail. Esau gonna get off scot-free. That's how Esau get down. Esau play Jake like a fool. That's why I'm glad we got these scriptures and we got this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because now we know who our enemy is. That's like you brought it that Surratt, was it 12 and 10? Never trust our enemy. Yeah, I like that because now it's telling us, man, don't trust that damn devil. Get away from that damn devil, man. Because all he gonna do is play you. That's it. Jake go to jail for selling drugs. He gets the drugs from Esau. Esau get the drugs, give it to Jake. Jake sell the drugs, shoot his brother up for the drugs, and then Jake get blasted on the news, the media, as you know, the savage of the whole earth. He dumb, he a thug, he a gangster, but yet Esau's behind all of that. Like you said earlier, you do a thorough search, you see Esau, he funded that shit. Esau loved blood and Crips. He loved them to kill each other. He loved that, you know? And now the truth done came out. We up here telling you he the devil, calling them out. But two nationalities, now they're like, okay, we just got to blow everything up. The truth is out. Like, even you got other Edomites like Howard the Maccabees. His how I went hedges yesterday. He was an Edomite out there being a sympathizer, agreeing with him. Like, yeah, white people need to be, you know, they need to be burned up. Yeah, they did bad stuff. I agree, you know. So even Esau know they the devil, man. And now it's like they don't have no cloak to hide. Like, how about your child exposed this devil? He's naked now. So now he can't hide behind the deceit like he did in the 60s and the 50s and the 40s. He ain't got nowhere to go. We call him out. We ain't calling him white people. We call him Esau Edom. You got even Edomites calling other people Edomite. You know, Edomite chick called in what was it, Alex Jones? And said she told him, like, man, we going down for Edomite rage and hatred. You know, told him that had him looking stupid. He like, goddamn, help don't say that.
He cut it off real
quick. He's like, we know that, but you ain't supposed to say that. Damn. But she calling it out like
she even mentioned the fact that they brought up the abortion clinic.
Yep, she said because of that. He talking about, oh, we took the dollar goats. He said, nah, man, for abortion. And for the longest, Jake was the leading person in abortion. For the longest, it just changed now. And look how it go now. Now that they're number one in abortion, now they're like, oh, we need to stop that. That's not good. We need to repeal it. Oh, but when Jake was number one, it was all good. You put abortion clinics in all the hood. You know? Now that the curse done flipped in reverse, because y'all about y'all reversing everything, you doing your damn drugs. You killing your own babies. Now they want to come with, oh man, hey, abortion, that's not good. We need to take that away. And I said, you damn devil. You found out, man. We see you. The ones of us that got spiritual wisdom, we see you, we calling it out. That's why we call it plans now. That's why I tell my people, like, you know, get you a little extra water, get you a little extra food, because they're gonna take your food away. You know, they're gonna make it where everything is like the Hunger Games. And then, like, don't give up your weapons if you got some. But mostly, importantly, we're saying, put your trust in Yahweh Shah. Because if you ain't got the truth, if you ain't in the hidden place of Yahweh Shah, you're not gonna make it. That's why we say seek the Lord. That's why we out on the highway hedge. We're saying seek the Lord with all your power and your might. Because that's where protection gonna come in from. It's gonna come from the Lord, man. This place, you're gonna need divine protection on this thing here. Because when you look at 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 16, hey, Jacob Short, that's all hell breaking loose. You know, you're gonna see everybody, the man, you thought this dude was so nice, he gonna be out yapping people for noodles, you know, for bottled water. It's gonna be chaos out here, man. People's family gonna be fighting each other for the last little bit of chips. It's gonna be crazy. So we said, man, you gotta be in the secret place of Yahweh Shah to make it do this, man. You need to know them names. You got people telling people the names don't matter. You know, the scripture's all about the name, you know. So you gotta have that, because the Lord said, call on my name. He know who know him.
That's another thing. You also got to know the name. You also, like we said, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is the devil. You also got to know who your enemies are. And you know, Esau Edom is our number one enemy. You also got to know who the other enemies are. Your Hamites, the Moabites, and so on and so forth.
I got precepts I'm gonna pull out real quick as I'm going what I just said. This Proverbs 12 and 21. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked should be filled with mischief. Repeat that first part, said, there shall no evil happen to the just. So the same, but what we're telling you is you got evil times coming. Bad times is coming. If you want to be, have that hedge of protection, man, hey, you got to be in the house of David. You got to have your house by y'all shine. If you don't got that, man, I don't give a damn how good you done doomsday prep. You're not going to make it.
I got one to back you up. This is 2 Ezra 15, and I'm going to start at 3. It says, fear not the incredulities against thee, let not any, so like if fear none of the incredulities against thee, let not any of the insurrections of them trouble thee that speaks against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. Just like what the brother said, man, you gotta have that protection. It said, fear none of the incredulities against thee, man. Let not none of this trouble thee, because the Lord is with you. So if you're part of the elect, and that's what the brother was going into. That precept he read, the first beginning of it, man. You got it out.
Yep. So I got another one bring out real quick. That one up.
I got one scripture right here. This is Proverbs 18 and 10. If you mentioned the name, it said, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and it's safe.
You hear that? The name of the Lord is a strong tower. That's why you got to know them names, man. That's why I could never get an IUIC. As soon as they do said that, I'm like, man, I done registered myself. Get the hell out of here with that. That precept right there is straight to the point, man. Hey, the righteous gonna holler out how about y'all child at time of trouble. If you're gonna run into that, because his name is strong tower. And like I said, I did a lesson. That's the holy password right there. You gotta know that name right there. That's why a lot of times the Lord gonna say, depart from me, I never knew you. Because a lot of J's gonna holler out Jesus. You like, man, my name ain't Jesus, man. You ain't got the covering of me. You got the covering of the world. That's the devil's doctrine. That's the devil. You calling on Caesar abortion. I'm about to let your ass die if you didn't get the truth. You're only dealing with people that got the truth. The truth is you're going to have a real name, Paleo Hebrew, ancient. You're going to call him out in his name that our forefathers gave, according to Psalm 22 and 22, that he gave out to our brethren. That's Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Shah. That's that. We're going to holler that out. And when the adversity hit, we holler that out. It might be a chariot come out of somewhere. Our power might ignite in us. Like something going to happen that's going to upset this devil. And that's when that name gonna get magnified. The devil gonna get scared. Like he gonna run over any Jake hollering that name, Esau gonna run from that. It's like the last time I heard that name, this Jake man shot some lightning out of his hand. So any Jake hollering, how about you have a shot? They gonna run and hey, Esau gonna be a terror of that name. Because he gonna magnify that name in his men, and his men go, hey, they're gonna wipe the floor with Esau. So when Esau hear that name, it's gonna be a dreadful sound in his ear. It's already a dreadful sound in his ear now. That's why he hates, the true house of David. Because he hate hearing your house about you. I was shocked. He thought he had got rid of that name. Like Esau thought he buried it. Esau thought, Jake was like what's that? Valley drop on. Jake was dead. That's why Esau's rejoicing. Like, man, we don't hear nothing about Israel. We don't hear nothing about that name. We done won. We done defeated them. Now all of a sudden, here it is. What 2022? And that name, your house about your child, getting magnified. We got to come into the truth every day. Hollering out that name, praying in that name. Esau hearing that name on the YouTube, on the social platforms, TikTok, Facebook. Hey, that's why the destruction is coming. Esau scared. He like, what the hell? The name is back. The truth is back. Hey, man, Bill. Hey, they call him Bill right now. Hey, man, get that stuff pumping now. We got to roll now, man. He coming now. We just seen NASA. Hey, the chariots is flowing in, man. Hey. We ain't got that much time to waste. So we got to go to that Revelation 12 and 12. He got but a short time. And then what's that time? Measure time diligently. Hey, that name is being magnified. He calling out Yahweh Shah every day. Every single day I'm hollering that name out. So this devil, he in a bad way. He's scared. And they're like, he's scared now. Wait till that power get magnified. Wait till that standard get lifted, y'all Strahler. Hey, this devil, man, he gonna want to go into slavery. He's like, I know the truth, man. Here, put the yoke of iron on my neck. Just don't put me to death. Whatever you do, hey, I work, I do it all. Can I keep living? This devil gonna give it up. You're gonna see men flying in the air. They gonna think they in a sci-fi movie. Like when you showed that one thing where that Jake got hit with that little trap. He shit it on myself, man. He started gonna shit on himself, man. Because it's unawares. Because your average Edomite doesn't see that happening. They think that's fairy tale. Because they've been lied to so hard, they believe the lies Esau put out. So they only see that in movies. So when they see that happen in real life, that's going to terrify. They're going to be shaking. They're going to be scared. They're going to, like the scripture said, they're going to bow down and kiss our feet. They're going to kiss the ground. They're going to bow down. They're going to call us Lord. Please let me live. Don't throw me up in the air like you did that last dude. Please, I'll work hard. What you need me to do? And we gonna divide them up. Like, hey man, that brother he need his crops planted. Hey, that sister, she need her palace built. Or she just had a baby. Get over there changing diapers, Esau. You know what I'm saying? We watching you. Yeah, you think about anything, hey, you going up in the sky. I'm just glad you on the pavement. You know? You don't think about what they say that the eyes, Lord, is real bright. I see you, Esau. Yeah, I see you, Esau. Don't think about doing no mischief. You better not see no mischief. You get burnt up. Right, burn your butt. So I'm gonna come with one right here because it's like, hey, we know all things, man. That's why we here. We up here. We gonna keep the truth to our death, man. He's going to come hard body. His little finesse game is over with. It's not gonna work. So this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. So we know about the global reset. We know about the NWO. We know the whole game plan. We got the playbook. Scripture's the playbook. So we know what Esau gonna do. We're not ignorant of none of his devices, none of his snares, none of his traps. We looking like Esau. Come with your sword. Come with your gun. Because that little stuff you doing on the media, that ain't gonna work on me, man. I know what you do. I know you. I know you the devil. I know you my enemy. And I know how you move. So you got to come for the hope elect hard body. That's why they're bringing Jacob's trouble, because they can't finesse the hope elect. Because it's impossible to fool the elect. Trick to say that. So he got to just come, he got to put his hands on us forcefully. And really, that's what he's going to get his L. Because we the ones the Lord said, you better not touch. The Lord said, don't touch my anointing. Don't you touch my prophets. Don't you touch my hope elect. You can get the 2/3. I don't give a damn about them. They need to go anyway. But my hope elect, that I'm going to build the kingdom with, put your hands on them and see what happens. Go ahead. Watch.
My prophets no harm.
Do my prophets no harm. Come. So we look at the devil like we dare your ass. Do it if you want to. That's why, hey, we get bold as King David. We bold as lions. There's nothing that's scaring Esau. Esau used to Jake bending over, being scared, looking up to him. We don't look up to him. We look at him like, man, you little piece of shit. You little base man. You violating the earth, man. You a dirty ass cave dweller. That's how we look at Esau.
We're telling them right to their face, the Lord gonna destroy your ass because what he say? The Lord will destroy those who destroy the earth.
Exactly. So we look at that, and I notice when you look at Esau like that, it messes them up. They're not used to dealing with a deck like that. That's why at my job, man, they are terrified of me. I had an Edomite tell me, like, hey man, you ain't from Tulsa Oklahoma, are you? I'm like, yes, I am. And that's how much different I was to him. He thought I'm from a whole nother state. He looking like, man, this Jake is different. He walk around here like he did something else, man, like he a king. We are kings, motherfucker. So he like, man, you from somewhere else, man. And I noticed my manager at my job, they deal with me carefully, they scared. All them deal with me differently. They don't talk to me like they talk to the other Jakes. They come to me with respect. They don't talk crazy. I seen Edomite talk crazy to a big old buff Jake like, he's a 3-year-old. But with me, they don't do that, man. They come to me like, I got the power already. Like, they weary. They walk on eggshells, So Esau don't like that, man. Esau like, these Jakes are different. These men are of another fashion. They not scared of me. They not, they don't look up to me, man. They don't look at me as I'm God. They look at me like I'm, like I got something on my face or something. We look at them like a criminal because they are criminals. That's how we look at them. And Esau don't know how to deal with that. That messes him up. Jake, bowing down, submissive. Yeah, submissive, docile. They just plant this Christianity spirit. That's where they need Jake at. Jake takes that off and renew his mind and put on that new man and walk in that boldness. Man, Esau crouching.
This is Proverbs chapter 16:7. And it says, when a man's way pleases the Lord, Yahweh, he maketh even his enemies be at peace with him.
And that's what they do, man. Even though they do a little stuff or try to, devise things to get me out of here, they deal with me peacefully. Like, they don't talk to me crazy. They don't, they don't deal with me like they deal with the other Jakes. But even though I know they devised to overthrow me, they just don't know how to do it. They like, dang, he work, you on time. I got no offenses against him, but I'm looking for something. I noticed, like in my last job, I was saying, if I make any little mistake, and they all over, because they looking for something, man. Because they really don't want Jake to succeed, and they don't like Jake having that posture of knowing who he is. They don't like that. They want Jake to be in that servitude, you know, that slave mentality, like Willie Lynch. They still have that Willie Lynch mentality, that Stockholm syndrome. They look for the Stockholm syndrome to take effect. You know, when you ain't got that, they like, what the hell happened? And see, the elites know what happened. They like, man, they over here breaking down scriptures. They done connected with your house shot. That's what happened. So that spell, that enchantment is broken. Now we're connected to our power. Now we're putting off the sin. We're trying to keep the lost commands best of our abilities. That's that reunion happened, that marriage. The husband is meeting with the wife, the bride, which is the nation of Israel. That connection's about to happen. Esau's trying to offset that. You know, you might get married. They say, anybody object? You know what I'm saying? Say so. Esau's trying to, no, don't marry him. Don't do it. No. Me. Check what I got. Look what my device can do. I can make you Superman. Don't go to the Lord. You know, that's what Esau's saying. We all like, hey, man.
You gotta say, I love you.
Yeah.
I love you. Because God love everybody, right?
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't drinking that juice no more.
Yeah.
Exactly. They trying to say, man, come back over here, man. Don't get with him. Don't do it. Don't get back with the Lord. Please don't. I got this for you. Stimulus checks. I give you a bag. How much money you want? Blank check. Write your price on there. And like a 2/3 take that deal. We all look like, man, I had it with your ass. We going to the Lord. I want what Yahweh Shah gonna give me. The devil can't give me what Yahweh Shah give me. We want the kingdom. I say we kingdom minded over here, man. We don't want this devil God. We want your ass in slavery. Yeah, damn thing you can give us, man.
What was that in Matthew where it said Lazarus, you just wanted the crumbs off the rich man's table? Like, we don't want that, man. We want the kingdom of heaven over here, man. We want the whole kit and caboodle, man. We want the whole cake, man.
The whole pie. We want the whole pie.
Not about them crumbs. Yeah. Hey, that's the 2/3 right there. Taking them little $1 million deals and $10,000 deals. Hey, not the hopeful elect, man. We want your blood, man. We want what the scriptures say our inheritance is, man. We want to rule with a rod of iron, man.
True reparation.
We want to break these damn heathens and devils into pieces with like a potter's vessel, like the scriptures say, man.
2:8.
Yeah, we want true reparation, which is your ass in slavery. I don't want your filthy money. I want your ass in chains. That's what I want.
It said
I want to work.
The scripture said your gold and silver would be cankered, man. So we don't want no cankered gold and silver, man. Hey, our treasures are stored up in heaven, as the scriptures say, man. We want that. We want the kingdom.
God, like I said, all chinked up metal. Well, you know what I'm saying? What if they the gold all chinked up and stuff? Man, I don't want that.
Hey, just like in Rome, shit, they start mixing that shit with copper, man. So you got a whole diluted ass gold over here trying to give it. Fuck no, man. Hey, the Lord said he got something promised to store way more than that. He said he got transparent gold. Hey, we got gold of old fair over here, man.
All right. They're solid pure. They're solid pure, man. We want that. We want you to be out the way, man. I don't want to turn on my TV or walk outside and see Edomite and rulers of nothing, man. I want to see Esau and Edomite with chains on his neck, man. Tied up out back. You know, I want a righteous king where Eve's in order. The children's in order. All my Akim is balling out of control, man. Abundant. Well, I ain't got to walk down and worry about this Edomite going to do this. If the Edomite going to do a mass shoot, I ain't going to worry about that in the kingdom. We want the kingdom. We want our rest. We want a place, you know, where righteousness dwell out, man. When we doing our feast days, I don't want to see no Edomite statue, none of that. I'm going to pull out no dollar with your damn face on it. No, man. Damn paper. I said, we want the whole thing. We want the kingdom. Matthew chapter 6. That's what we want.
Right here. This pretty much pointing out Esau Edom right here. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. And it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come, except it come and fall away first. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that's Esau Edom, all right? The so-called white man, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple, showing himself he is the Most High. Okay, and that's what the point is. What Esau Edom right there. That's what we're talking about right there. That's the one who deceived the whole world, who deceived the nation, who opposes and exalted himself above all, who called the Most High. All right, I think it was Isaiah chapter 14, where he said, "I will be like the Most High. I will sit above the stars of the who you said I will sit So like, I'm gonna go ahead and get it.
Yeah, star.
Yeah.
And think he's such a be like the Most High.
Yeah, that's Isaiah 14.
Right. He's not that, man. That's what I say. He's the baller blocker, man. He's the he want to set up. He want us to look at him like he God. We don't look at Esau like that. We see Esau for what he really is, which is the devil in the flesh. I got what I'm pull out. This Lamentations 2:16. All thy enemies have opened their mouths against thee. They have hissed and gnashed the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certain this day that we look for, we have found, we have seen it. And who is it they swallowed her up? That's Israel, because our nation is compared to a commonly delicate woman. So Esau thought he swallowed her up. He did. Now she up here opening up that mouth, talking about Yahweh, she calling out. She calling out to that husband. She calling out to that man, which is Yahweh, calling out to him. He hears it. When he gets here, hey, Esau about to get that ass whooped. And he know it. That's what it says. It said, certain is the day that we look for, we have found, we have seen it. So Esau's looking to ravish that woman, which goes to the nation Israel, Yashar'Allah. Jacob's trouble is where he's going to try to ravish her. You know, because like Yahweh Shah is not physically here yet, but he's on the way. He's here spiritually, and he's going to be here physically. And when he gets here, you know, hey, Esau's done. So Esau, what he's doing now with these unrighteous decrees, he's about to do his worst plot that he's ever done, ever in the history of their existence. In Jacob's trouble, they're looking to ravish that woman. They're looking to ravish her so much that she be dead. They're trying to extinguish her. They thought, like the scripture said, they thought they had extinguished her, but she ain't dead. You know, she was on life support. She was in a coma. You know, and these scriptures is like what they call her defibrillator. Yeah, and she done woke up. And not only did she wake up, she woke up, you know, to who she is. Now she knows, you know, she's calling out to that husband. She's calling out to her power. She's calling out to Yahweh Shah. We're like a righteous woman. You know we need a man. You know we need that man to be here to get rid of this devil. We can't get rid of this devil. We don't have the power. We're powerless right now. The devil is too strong for us. But we know who can knock this devil off. And that's Yahweh Shah. So we're calling out to Yahweh Shah to come here to extinguish this damn devil. And he hearing that, he making good on all them promises. Because Yahweh right now is breaking this devil down. The Heavenly Father breaking this devil down. And Yahweh Shah get here, he gonna mop him up. And then when he mop him up, we're gonna spoil that devil. You know, he's gonna be on the ground crawling. Then we're gonna put our foot on this devil. We're gonna let my foot on your neck now. Can you breathe? Can you breathe, devil? Let up. Now you got work to do. I ain't gonna put you deaf like that. Get up, pick this, pick that. Go get this, and then I put my foot right back on your neck. This is what I feel like. You know, that's gonna be us.
I'm gonna back you up with that. This is Revelation chapter 12 and 16, and it says the earth left the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the blood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. The dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, in which kept the commandment of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah from God.
Woo! That's powerful right there. That was powerful. There they got the testimony of Yahweh Shah. That's why I tell everybody it's so important to get this truth. Get this truth, man, because the truth is the testimony. You gotta have that. That's really your ticket. That's your ticket in the kingdom of heaven. You know, and if you hold strong, keep your faith, hey, Yahweh Shah gonna punch your ticket. That's when you in. You know, first you gotta add your ticket. Got the names, got the testimony. You know, and I like what it said, the earth should open up his mouth, because their blood, that goes into their military force, man. Like in Star Wars, they call them stormtroopers. You know, they gonna come in like that. They call it Clone Wars. There's gonna be a lot of them. That's why I say a flood. A flood is overwhelming. This devil gonna flood this place with a whole bunch of military troops. You're gonna have the National Guard, the Marines, the U.S. military, and UN troops. Troops from around the world gonna come in this place too. You know, so it's gonna be an overwhelming force of troops. And like I said, hey, like the scripture said, hey, the earth gonna open up the mouth, you know, and it's gonna help that woman. Who's that woman? Yashar'Allah, Israel. And I got a precept to go right with what we're going to do for. This is my favorite precept right here. This is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and the glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. You hear that? That's that power right there. When he lift up that standard, man, it's like a banner. It's gonna be that flag. That's like Yahweh Shah spirit. Devil, you know what I'm saying? It said the rising of the sun. You know, when Yahweh Shah come here, every eye gonna see him. That fathership, everybody gonna see that fathership, man. It's gonna be so big, it's gonna be like a big old city. You know, the devil gonna be in fear. It's like when Yahushua get here, it's like Thanos. You gonna snap his fingers, and all that 144,000 all gonna get their abilities, man. Gonna get that power. And right there, that's when that flood gonna be null and void. Because they're gonna run through them like a hot knife through butter. You know? So hey, and we looking at that. That's good. You know, we right at that time. You know, because Yahushua is gonna save his hopeful elect. When this devil try to come in like a flood, he's not gonna let his hopeful elect, you know, his righteous nation of Israel be destroyed. That's not about to happen. You know, he gonna, because Yahushua want to show that power. He want to show it. You know, he's waiting on the house to get filled up. You know, the house of David, everybody fill up. See, the Lord, man, man, like I say, the master chess player, man, he waiting till the whole house get filled up. Everybody get sealed with the knowledge. Because like I say, when the hopeful elect are sealed, when you sealed, that means can't nothing else come in. And what do we seal with? We seal with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Therefore, we don't want to hear no Hotel Kemetic. I don't want to hear no Islam. I don't want to hear no plantation Christianity. I don't want to hear we all get along. I don't want to hear nothing. I started want to hear nothing what the devil got to say. We don't want to hear that. You know, all we got is this word right here. If you ain't talking this word, ain't no light in you. Therefore, take your dark butt and walk on down the street. You know, we heard, we ready for that power to kick in. And it's surely gonna kick in. We at the edge of that Jacob's trouble. You know, that you can see it on the news. The devil telling you coming in. He said, "But take the food away, gonna get famous." You make a drought on the West Coast. They got they on the water supply like we the third world country. They gonna cut their water off around like 6 o'clock. They gonna water their grass so much. We're making gas. Gas is going up. We're looking at probably about $10 a gallon. You know, in gas. That's gonna cause chaos. And they ain't got to do that.
I got a quick one real quick this morning. Pretty much what they were saying. Esau Edom was trying to roll on us. It's Wisdom of Solomon 2. I'm gonna start at 10. It says, "Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor revenge the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be none worth." It says, "Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not of our turn," man. And we are not of his turn, man. We call this damn devil out, man. The righteous call out the damn wicked. Call out Esau Edom and call him the devil, because that's what he is. The so-called white man is the fucking devil that the Bible speak of, man. Shit, there's no getting around that, man. He's the physical counterpart of the spiritual being Satan on this planet Earth, man. He caused nothing. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Look at the way the planet Earth is going right now. You can't even drive 2 blocks up the street without filling up your tank again because the shit's at fucking $5 a gallon. Shit, you can see that, man. Oh, you go to rent.
I got to put a quick one. I back you up right here. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." And it says, "See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass." Okay, and that's the prophecy that Yahweh has said that was going to take place. Okay, the rumors of war. Okay, that's why Esau Edom is hoarding up all the resources. Because guess what? He's going to make people to go to war among each other. That's why the very next verse, and it says, very next verse in Matthew chapter 7, 24 and 7, it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places." And that famine is going into the food shortage, and famine is going into the inflation, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. And like we're gonna go to the rumors of war. Right now we're in a rumor of war. Russia is going against Ukraine. That's a proxy war. That's gonna lead to more war. And like I say, it's gonna lead to the famine, because they said Ukraine is the bread basket of the world. That's where the wheat coming from. So if Ukraine can export that wheat, that's gonna make wheat go up. Everything got a lot of wheat in it. Cereal gonna go up. Pancake mix, cakes, everything is gonna go up. Cookies, everything gonna go up because of that. And what they do is set up. Because when this happened over in the U.S., they're going to blame Russia. They're going to make Putin be the boogeyman, you know, even though he doing what he got to do, because he said, no, don't expand NATO. What they do, expand NATO. They on now today, he said, don't help Ukraine. What U.S. do? Send $40 billion over there. What Europe do? Send weapons to Ukraine. So that we in a rumor war, and that's going to balloon into World War III.
Speaking of that, man, I just seen a post here recently where it said that the Russian president said that Ukraine used the weapon that America had gave them in the war on site right there.
Yeah, that's going to be World War III. World War III will happen. It's biblical. It said, behold, the third world coming quick. And right now, we're seeing it already with that happening. And who kicked that up? They want to seem like this Putin is going crazy. No, man, that was America instigating that. You know, they was trying to help Ukraine, because Ukraine is used to wash their dirty money. They got bio labs over there. You know, they the ones who head NATO. So they're the ones that Ukraine try to go into NATO. So that's why all this been kicked up. America's doing that. Babylon break, that's the sword. They instigate.
And even on the flip side of that, all that money they send over to Ukraine, knowing that America actually needs that money, they basically starving their own people, which don't cause their own people to go to war among themselves. So it's gonna be war on American soil, and it's gonna be war outside of America.
Yeah, both ways. It say kingdom versus kingdom, nation versus nation.
This is 2 Ezra 15. I'm gonna start at 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for a sword and their destruction shall draw nigh, and one people shall stand up against another with swords in their hand, and for there shall be a sedition amongst men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man should devour like a man should devise to go into a city and should not be able to, for because the pride of the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid."
Yeah, you hear that? That's that coming insurrection, the sedition coming. When this food shortage come up, you know, when this gas go up, you know, everybody gonna be invading one another, get attacking one another. You know, all destruction is coming. And Jake is not prepared for that. Jake is totally oblivious to the destruction that's coming to this place, which they're not going to be ready for that. And they're now taking the covenant of Yahweh Shah, therefore they get protection. You know, like we said right here, a lot of Jakes walk by, they be talking crazy. Tell them destruction that's coming. You would think if Jake had a little bit of sense, they would come inquire of the Lord. Like, you know I would. Like, what's going on? What's happening? Break it down for them, you know? You got a precept for this, scripture for that. You ain't gonna get no answers in Plain Text Christianity Church. They're gonna tell you all is love, prosperity, love your neighbor. You're not gonna be prepared, man. Like, you're not gonna be spiritually and mentally prepared what's gonna come. Because they told you to stay in love and peace and all that. But really, you need to be bracing for impact and you know, getting ready for hard times, limitations and woes. You know, this place is about this. You're gonna need stability. You need wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to get that stability. You need to know what's coming. Because when you know what's coming and you anticipate destruction, it's not gonna hit you as hard. You already bracing for it. Now, when a hit comes and you ain't ready for it, hey, that's how you get knocked out.
That's why I always bring up that precept with the 1 Peter 5 and 8. It said, "Be sober, be vigilant, because the devil, your adversary, as a roaring lion, walks about seeking whom he may devour." And that word sober means you got to be level-headed. Okay, you got to be aware. What's that? Another one, Ephesians chapter 5 and 15. It said, "Walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise." Okay, you got to be aware of your surroundings.
I want to say sober going to, you can't be drunk on Babylon too. Yep. And these other philosophies, you got to know, you got to have these living waters. You got to have these scriptures. You got to have this right here to make you sober. Because this right here refreshes you. This right here replenishes you. So you got to be full of this. That's what I'm saying, sober. You can't be powerful. I'm going to get the bag. I'm going to get my rap career going, the 401k going. You know, if you're in that mindset, man, you about to be in critical case. Because you drunk. You know, you like a drunk man in the club that's about to get shot up.
That's why the
you're gonna be staggering. You can't run good. You can't read the exit. You know, you just
sound like me all the way up.
Yeah, just drunk. You know, don't know what's going on. Don't even know who the shooter is. You so drunk. Like I said, you might run right to the shooter. You just so drunk, man. You pissy drunk. You just gonna pee on yourself. Might slip on your own piss because you're pissy drunk, man. Off of the philosophy that this devil kicked out. Because the devil keeps you drunk. He keeps you in that spirit of mirth. He keeps you in that, you know, basically his nature. He got to his way.
That's why it says, be not conformed to this world. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your mind can't be on the things of this world because this world is about to be destroyed. How about me outside about to destroy this world? I got a quick one right here. But that's why he said keep your eyes single. And what he means by keep your eyes single is on these scriptures. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 19. Starting verse 19, it says, "Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire, no man shall spare his brother." And that goes back into the World War III right there. No man shall spare his brother. I believe, you brought out that ark where they said that they shall have no pity on his neighbor. Right, see? They not going to have no pity on his neighbor. So that means that they're going to go into house to house. A lot of people are going to be starving, so they're going to break into your house. They're going to still, you know what I mean? They ain't going to be fighting over money no more. It's going to be over food.
Okay? Like you said, When this world, we say this world gonna be destroyed, we're talking about this current society.
Right.
But there's another world to come. Right. The world to come is the world where we rule. Y'all surrounded with Israel, starting with 12 tribes, your African Americans, your Native Americans, and your so-called Hispanics. They make up the 12 tribes of Israel. They're going to rule next. That's what's coming next. That world's coming. Let's tell you, your house child's coming. Because Planet Christianity said you got to die to get to heaven. What we're telling you is heaven is coming right here on this earth. It's coming very soon. That's what your house child, who the world ignorant knows Jesus Christ, he's coming to establish heaven on earth right here. You know, and that's the world that we're talking about that's coming. This world about to be destroyed.
By Esau. I think that's Ecclesiastes 1 and 4 when it says one generation is past and another generation follows, and it says, but the earth is divided forever. Loosely paraphrase.
Exactly. So it said, this world gonna be here. Esau want to make something, the world gonna be destroyed, the world gonna blow up. No, it's not. No, his society is gonna be destroyed. The society that comes next when Israel's gonna rule. Yellow and brown people gonna rule. That's who got next. That's what we saying it was coming. You know, our women and children, you know, gonna have, you know, abundance and have this world, you know, for themselves.
And that word world, that's why we say you just study to chart ourselves a food, because that word world got 8 different meanings. So whenever we say world in one scripture, it means something totally different in another. Okay?
Yeah, world also going to kingdom.
Yep.
If you translate the kingdom. That's why they took the prophecy out. The second Ezra 69 tells you that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of that follow. That's why they took that out. They don't want us to know. They don't want us to look forward to what's coming to us. They want us to, like, man, be satisfied with what you got and fight for what you got here. No, man, this your society. This so-called white man's heaven. You fight for that. I don't fight for our kingdom to come. I want your place to be destroyed. You know?
2nd Ezra 16 and 1. Woe be unto Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto Egypt and Syria. It said, gird yourself up with cloths of sack and hair, bewail for your children, be sorry, for the destruction is at hand. A sword is sent among you, and who shall turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who shall quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away, man? And nobody gonna drive them away. If the Lord sent it, hey, this is gonna happen. That's prophecy. Whatever's written in his book is gonna happen. Hey, the Lord gonna come with fire and destroy this place. He said, woe be unto Babylon. What is Babylon? Babylon means confusion. Babylon is this place where we at right now, America, aka Babylon the Great. This place is gonna get destroyed. It says, woe be unto Babylon and Asia. You know where Asia is? That's pretty much where the war is kicking off and shit at right now. It says, woe be unto Egypt and Syria. That's spiritually from here right now to where we at right now. Because the Lord called this place spiritual Sodom and Egypt. And Syria is Syria, you know what Syria is, man. You got it now.
I got one. This is Psalm 37 and 1. We ain't supposed to be scared. You know this is coming. But this is Psalm 37 and 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers. These be thy envious against the works of iniquity. But they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. So Yahweh shall come and dry them up, man. He's coming to lock them down. Destroy them. So what we need to be scared of? We coming for our behalf, our benefit. We the people of the Most High. We Yahshua, we Israel. So hey, we ain't caring what these Edomites doing, the destruction they bringing. We like bring it, you know, because this is for your destruction. This is for me to get set up in my kingdom. So we ready for the prophecies to roll out. We rejoice when they roll it out. You know, the destruction has not got us nervous or scared. You know,
it's Isaiah 55 and 11. It says, so shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. Okay, and then every time we bring out this word, it's going to happen. It's going to take place on this earth. That's what Yahweh said. It will not return unto him void. Okay, and void means empty. So it's not going to be empty.
In the scriptures, what the scriptures tell you, hey, Jacob held fast to Esau's heel. That means, hey, the Lord said Esau was going down and Jacob's going to rule after him. So you know that's not going to come forward. Hey, that's happening right now. We can see the transfer of the power right now. We can feel it.
They said it is my good pleasure to give my people the kingdom. You know, fear not, little flock. You know, and that's about to happen. That's what we're patiently waiting on. The faith and the faith of the saints. We waiting on Yahweh to go ahead and give us the kingdom that he promised us. So we doing our job, feeding the sheep, keep God's commands best our abilities, and hey, we about to let the pieces lay where they lay. And Lord willing, we part of that precious elk, the whole elect, and we get delivered.
Yahweh even said to his disciple, he said those plants that he compared to society to plants. said, those plants that the Lord have not planted shall be plucked up. And that's these all planting right there.
So with that being said, man, I've just been edifying. Hey, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakatash.
Wam Yasharala Bible.
Hey, shalom to the Akim. Aqua on the comment board. Shalom.